Hello everyone, I am trying out a new bit of camera software today. This is Movie Pro for the iPhone, so I'm going to remove my Android phone from the tripod there. I'm going to drop my iPhone. That was fun. The main reason why I did this, not drop the iPhone mind you, but try this new software is because my AirPods need to be the ones recording when I'm working with my hands and doing stuff, so I've got the AirPods all charged up. Also, this software allows me to pause the video whenever I want and do a few jump cuts. So that's a giant step forward from what the normal camera can do. All right, now that I have dropped the camera and made a fool of myself, I want to show you the reason why I want to make a video today. Because we're here in the Temple of Technology, and it's upgrade day. After we got Lindsay's standing desk conversion set up, we found out very quickly that her monitor, while a very good monitor, a very decent monitor, was not going to cut it, force it to stand, mainly because it does not have an adjustable stand on it. It just has a single position stand, and you could tilt, but we needed something better. Otherwise, her neck's going to kill her. And the whole point of getting the sit stand was that it would be more comfortable for her and her neck. I am actually going to walk away from the video briefly, walk into another room entirely, praying that Bluetooth will still work in here. And we'll check to see later if that did anything. I'm going to walk into this room over here, still wearing my Bluetooth headsets, the AirPods, which work great for everything but the camera, which I found out today is why my last couple of videos where I was wearing a Bluetooth headset just didn't come out at all. Okay, so I want to show you the new monitor. It is the Dell S2421. It is a great monitor. It is a cut down version of the monitors that I have on my desk because Lindsay doesn't need quite the DisplayPort capabilities that I've got for, and multiple monitors all the way around. I'm also trying out a 240 frames per second video rate on this video. We'll see if that is going to do anything like what we want it to do. But for right now, I'm going to unbox this thing and go over the components. So this arrived in a box that was huge, like this. And it's mostly air, but the monitor came not broken, which is what I really want. At least I'm assuming that it's not broken. All I have done is take the tape off here. All right, so we've got warranty. Warranty is very important. We've got an HDMI cable. We found out earlier this week that when we were moving the monitor up and down and it caught on something, the HDMI cable would just snap, and not a lot of pressure took it to snap because this fitting here would just bend like that when it caught any sort of obstacle, and we're pretty tight the tolerances on that desk, so I knew we needed a new monitor for that purpose, but specifically we needed one with a bottom facing ports so that that up and down motion would not be an issue. We've got our standard power cable. I'm very happy to have a standard power cable here instead of one that requires its own transformer. Transformers take up a lot of space on the desk or under the desk, and they lead to tiny cords getting snapped, just like the HDMI cable. This is the foot. We'll show you the monitor in place in a little bit. It's a much larger foot, but it's also a circular empty ring. This is a solid metal foot. It's gonna not go anywhere. I'm very happy about that. Our instructions for how to put it together. We'll be going over these in detail in just a bit. All right. I always like to see solid cardboard construction in a box, mainly because I don't like my shit to show up broken. By the way, if you have not seen Idiot with a Microphone video before, I am the son of a sailor, grandson of a sailor, and I have a lot of sailors for friends, and my vocabulary is pretty fucking foul. All right, so here we've got up and down motion, which is exactly what Lindsay needs. We're going to screw this on there, and then this will right into the back of the monitor. All right, the panel looks good. I'm not hearing the tinkling of glass, which makes me exceptionally happy. All right, that is a solid LCD panel. It's got, as you see, a very slim bezel. This is the step-down version of the monitors that I have on my desk. As you see here, it has both DisplayPort and HDMI, and but only one of each. The monitor on my desk has two HDMI in, one HDMI 2.0, and the other being normal HDMI. Plus, my monitor's got the USB hub and another bunch of peripherals that we can work on this. But this is exactly what Lindsay needs. It's a flat panel monitor. It is light. It's very light. I think with the stand, this thing is going to be about 7 pounds. That's what I saw online. So I'm going to close up this box here. In fact, you don't have to see that, so I'm going to hit pause. And just like that, the box is closed. Being able to pause these iPhone videos is the giant, giant step forward I have needed for my media empire, because I like my Android phone, but mainly the only reason I use it is when I have to record something I'm doing on this iPhone, or because it pauses videos. All right. It's pretty easy to get these things in place. Dell does a good job with their monitors. That's how easy it is to assemble these monitors. And here we have, yeah, you can see that. So screw there, screws in toolless. It rotates. We like rotations. Really have to hand it to the people at Dell, because this is done. This is finished. It's available for use right now. The Acer monitor we're replacing with this rather, took a bit to get together. Not as easy to go as this was. So I am going to pause this video, and we'll reconvene in the other room, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. All right. No time has passed for you, but for me it's been a few minutes. I, in fact, have done all of my power cable running right now, because it's a giant snooze fest to watch somebody else run cable. This is Lindsay's current monitor. It's an Acer, I think it's a 68 or something like that. It's a really nice monitor. It's small, it's soft, it's got good frames, it's got the, can I zoom in here? Oh, focus locked. Can I zoom in here? I'm not sure if I can zoom in. Oh, there we go. That's how I zoom in. It's a new camera app. Everything's new. It's got a slim bezel, which I really like. I'm a giant fan of slim bezels because I usually use multiple monitors on my desktops, so getting them close together, have a continuous field of vision works where you can actually see my hands in the shiny matte finish of this Acer. As I said, it's a giant snooze fest to watch other people run cables or unplug cables. But you see here, because this is a very nice bargain monitor, it's got no electronics in it that aren't directly related to the display. So you need a power adapter transformer, and then you need this specialized into this one power adapter. So can't use this cable for anything else but this monitor, which is okay. It's a nice monitor. I'm going to find something else I can do with it. This monitor has a lot of backwards capability. You see there, it's got DVI-D, it's got VGA, and it's got the HDMI that we need to run high definition video. It's got shit-tastic speakers. You can do here with a basic microphone in. I believe this Dell also has shit-tastic speakers, but that's not why we bought it. We bought it because it goes up and down. You see here the stand I was talking about. This is a quick plugs right in display. Does nothing but sit there on the desk and tilt up and down. But that's it. That's all it does. So I will find a use for this monitor somewhere. It's a good monitor. It wasn't exactly cheap, but it wasn't terribly expensive either. You know, it wasn't. It was a good solution for what Lindsay needed, which was to work from home, to have a large monitor than the one that comes on her laptop or her work laptop, and it did the job. So now we've got this Dell, which does all the things Lindsay wants. Which, in addition to tilting, it goes up and down, down and up. All right. So we're going to run a tiny bit of cable because that's how this works. Here is the HDMI cable that came with the monitor. I always like using the cables that came with the monitor because I know they're going to work. It's a giant bonus for me when things work. All right. You can get power supply through the cable management. So that's huge for me. Just like that, this monitor is operational. Now, I mentioned the problems we were having with the height and breadth of the monitor because of going up and down. So this is a very light action. You see here how it is tilting forward because it's a little too far back. Well, by now, the HDMI cable on the other monitor would have busted. It would have broken right loose. And the reason why I'm doing this in just this fashion is so I can see exactly where it needs to set at all times. Okay. So, to get to full height and full extraction, which I believe you can see the bottom of it now, but that's how it looks when it's all the way up. You need to be all the way to the front of the stand, which is a bit of a drag, but that's okay. Because when you're typing, you'll be typing here, monitor will be up there. Everything's fine. Didn't add any weight. Didn't add a lot of anything really. Down and up. So just need to pull it forward about 6 inches when I'm going all the way up, and that's not too bad. And it gives you a lot of separation here when you want to go full back. I cannot put the sit to stand conversion any farther back because of how this works, and we want to keep this hutch and its abilities. So I turn this thing on for the first time, just like that, and we will. Wow, look at that! Do an actual setup. Make sure that setup is being captured. It is being captured. In fact, let's zoom in a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. That is a really, really nice panel. Right, we're not going to worry about that anymore. It's clearly getting a signal from the laptop. Everything's working fine. So I know the password. I just entered it wrong because I'm an idiot. And so right now we're going to pause briefly. And that's our show for today. The Temple of Technology is closing for business. We're going to do a few more adjustments with Lindsay in the room to make sure that we've got this exactly dialed in the way we want it. But the monitor works great. It is the same general size, is the same general shape as the other one. It will do the same general job. In fact, there's no reason why I can't put the other monitor on an arm here and be able to raise it up and down as well. We'll figure that out a little later on. One of the reasons why we didn't go with a monitor arm is because they are extra cost, and I would rather, because I had to change the inputs on the back anyway, I would rather put that extra cost into a monitor stand that actually does what we want, which, again, is lower and raise. All right. So thank you very much for sticking this long in the video. It's a short video because I can now pause it. I am once again the idiot with a microphone here in the Temple of Technology, and I am signing off. Wait, I could do it. I could do something better. I can actually sign off for real because of this camera software. I am Scott James Magna, the idiot with a microphone. And if you like these videos, you like all the crazy unboxing that I do, everything is not crazy. I'm crazy. I'm an idiot. But we do a variety of technology-based things here in the Temple of Technology, hence the name. And these extreme unboxings are but one of many. So I am using technology here, using technology here, and I hope you are going to have a great rest of your day. This is me signing off.